Hello, this is How's Your Mental Health with Melina and Beth. I am Melina.
And I am Beth. Hello, good morning. Or good afternoon, I should say. My day
So,
has escaped me.
how you doing, Beth?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm drinking me some pine needle tea that I got going on. And um, I'm so excited on today's topic.
Today I'm going to tell everybody it's going to be a hard topic for me because it's a hard thing for me to do. And I know it's hard for Beth to do at times.
Oh, what you talking about?
All right, we'll just get right on into it. We're
Oh, my
talking about
goodness.
comfort zones today.
What happened to chit
And,
chat?
huh?
What happened to our chit chat?
Because we got a lot to discuss, we're going to go right on into it. And you
Okay.
don't want to go into it, so we're going to go right on into it.
All right. You want to be that way? Let's go.
As I said, we're talking about comfort zones. And I don't know a person who doesn't have a comfort zone. It can be a small comfort zone or it can be a really big comfort zone. But everybody has a comfort zone. Now, for me, I have Beth Wilson. Knock it off.
I'm getting into my comfort zone.
um, Now for me, I have a really small comfort zone. It's gotten bigger, but it's still pretty small. I am going to bring up. I found this article on the internet, and I thought
Wait,
it was
Melina,
pretty interesting.
before we get started, we have to remind everyone we are
Yes,
not
please.
mental health professionals.
In
We,
any way.
in any way, shape, or form, we're two friends that get together and discuss our mental health. So,
And if you
take it away.
feel triggered by anything we talk about, please, and I can't stress it enough, talk to a mental health provider. If you feel unsafe, please, 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 please call a suicide prevention hotline in your area or 911. And because I want everybody to stay safe. These topics are sometimes hard, but please stay safe. So let's head on this topic here. I found this on the web, and you can see the lady that wrote it. I got places that I wanted to highlight. So let's go to the first one here, and that is in green. It's our comfort zone, according to this lady that she was interviewing, Britain, is our safe place. It's where we feel the most safe. Whatever it is your norm. Whatever your life whatever your life is right now. Is there an echo?
No,
Okay. Whatever you're not even thinking about changing, that's your comfort zone. Okay. Um for me, at one point, my comfort zone was not doing anything that would put me in a, don't want to say ridicule position, but in a position where somebody could hurt my feelings. Okay, at one point. All right. Let's see here. I want to go down to there is a strategy to alleviate some of the comfort zone confinement, and that is stretch, risk, and die. And stretch. Now, that is something that we know we should do, but we just haven't done. Beth, Are you our comic relief today?
I'm stretching.
It's something we know we should do, but we haven't done. Like if we're afraid to go to the doctors, make that doctor's appointment. Okay. Let's see what this here says. This is the zone where we usually beat ourselves up the most because it's like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just get this over with? That type of deal. But it's not always easy, and we have to give ourselves a break. It's not easy sometimes. Now, it says stretch yourself here, and what that's really saying is like stretch out your comfort zone a little bit more. The focus your efforts, answer the question, in what area of my life would make positive changes have the most impact? I'm trying to think back. For me, one of the most positive impacts was getting out on my own. I was scared, I had never lived on my own. I wasn't sure I could do it. I had people telling me I could, but as far as my own self, I wasn't sure I could do it. But
Our biggest concern was her burning down the house.
Oh, hush. You didn't even know me then.
I know, I just had to add that.
But that was my positive change. Okay. And everybody's change is different. Now, from this here would be my comfort zone. When you stretch it, it got just a little bit bigger. Okay. That's why it's called stretch. All right. Now, a little more stretching is called risk. Okay? A risk is something you're not sure you'll be successful at. And that is something that I'm doing right now with this YouTube video. I'm not sure I'll be successful with it. I've had some good constructive criticism from several people, and I'm getting more confident, but I'm still not sure that I'm doing the right thing. So this is my risk. This is taking that stretching and stretching it just a little bit further. Okay? Now the worst one is die. Okay? That's when you go from the stretching a little bit to stretching a big bit, because that is, if I do that, I'll die. And I have quite a few. I've said I have said that quite a few times, and Beth knows I have. Maybe not in those exact words, but I have said it. And I am not there yet. I'll admit it. I'm not there yet. I'm at that risk stage, so I'm getting better. But you have to also remember, huh?
You're doing good.
You have to also remember, what is somebody's die could be somebody else's risk. Okay? We're all different, and that includes our comfort zones. And this here's just a little, you can look this thing up on a line if you want to get a more in-depth of what it's about. It is, let me go up to the very top so you can get it. It's Expand Your Comfort Zones from the WebMD Archives by Elizabeth Custer. So that's it for that. I just wanted to put that up there because I thought it was pretty interesting how it really, really put it into different categories like that. And Beth, could you put that one slide up that also shows it into different categories?
It's ready for you to cue.
Okay. And this here isn't quite like what I was talking about, but it's in the same, Beth, what word am I thinking of? category.
Yeah, it's in the same category because um, it kind of gives you the four different levels of making your growth, and it kind
Yeah,
of gives you that with the way the era is. Let me take my with the cursor coming out. It comes from your comfort zone to your fear zone to your learning zone to your growth zone, which is it's a good demonstration there.
it is. And I like how it puts up the different wording like lack of self-confidence, find excuses, be affected by others' opinions in the fear zone. And
Yeah,
that's what keeps
I
you,
like that. Find excuses.
yeah, it keeps you back over here in the comfort zone, you
Yeah,
know.
I
And
don't want to do that because
sorry about that. Sorry about that.
but yeah, so yeah, we like to make excuses when we get into the fear zone
Yeah,
because we just don't want to do things sometimes that just take us out of our comfort level. And um you can't really necessarily be affected by others' opinions because others' opinions is, you know, it
everybody
don't
has
really
one.
matter. It doesn't really matter, you know. That's all it is an opinion.
Yeah, it doesn't. Everybody has an opinion. Whether it's a good opinion or a not so good opinion, everybody has an opinion.
And I won't
So
use the analogy that they usually say that.
I won't either
Okay,
because I know what you're thinking.
I think
But
everybody figured that one out, didn't they?
um, extend your comfort zone is in the learning zone. Acquire new skills, deal with challenges and problems. This here sounds easy, but it's really not. This here is a very, very hard place to be. Number one, you have to figure out as far as acquire new skills, what skills do you want to acquire? Can you acquire them? You know, those are questions that I would ask myself. Expand your comfort zone or extend your comfort zone. How do I extend my comfort zone but stay safe? You know, so this here is not an easy spot to be in, but once you can get into this spot, then you have to go into this one here. Finding purposes, live dreams, set new goals. Because once you achieve some goals, you've always got to set a new goal because then you're just stagnant if you don't.
And we can't be stagnant. Can't be stagnant. Nope, nope, nope.
Beth, got a question to ask you.
Oh no, put me on the spot.
Yeah, I always do.
I know.
And in this category that this arrow is going through, where are you at? And be honest, because I know.
Well, I think we're in every zone each and every day. All of us are. Because we've got our comfort of where we feel safe. If somebody steps on our toes or something, then we have to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and get a little self-confidence to step out there and do, you know, take care of the challenges that come our way. Each and every day we learn a new skill that helps us with somebody or a problem, a situation, a task. And then the growth zone, well, we grow each and every day. That's the thing that God gave us, was the ability to
Adapt.
change or open our eyes, or to see a little clearer, to be a little more mindful. We're all in those zones, every single one of them.
Is there any zone, anything that you would not do because it's out of your comfort zone? Any one thing?
I hate going to funerals. I absolutely hate going to funerals. And I know it's to pay respects, but having
Is it
lost,
just a comfort zone or is it something that you hate to do?
it's a comfort zone because then you
Does
got to
it
talk.
remind you?
Yeah, it reminds me of when my dad died. It reminds me of when my uncle passed, my grandmother and
Right.
grandfathers. And it just hurts my heart. Just,
Hmm.
and then in the midst of it hurting your heart, you've got to be nice and congenial to folks, because they're there to pay their respects, which is appreciated, but it just it takes me to a different place. And I'm
Yeah.
just sometimes I'm not
Now,
comfortable with it.
see, I can go with that because the last time I was at a funeral, an actual funeral was that for someone who was close to me was my grandma. Now I was at my
Yeah.
father-in-law's funeral, but my grandma was my heart, So yeah, it's never been the same since.
Nope.
It's kind of like when I have to go, it's like how you can like distance yourself from the situation.
Exactly.
That's what I have to do.
Yep.
But all right, let's get that next slide up. I'll get this one out.
Okay.
I kind of like this one.
Go ahead and cue it up.
Okay. If it's only after you stepped outside your comfort zone that you begin to change, grow, and transform. I'm going to let you take the reign on this one, Beth, because you're the one that found this.
I wasn't the one that found it. You found it and sent it to me, remember?
No, I did not find that.
Well, you did it just as in a different format than what you found. Love how you're throwing it towards me.
Well,
It's
I've been
only
doing a lot of talking. It's your turn.
it's only after you've stepped outside your comfort zone that you begin to change, grow, and transform.
And before
Hmm.
I'll give you a minute to think, Beth. Any of you who would like to comment and see, I ain't even got my thing going across the bottom. There we are. Please comment in the YouTube page and please send me your emails. I would love to hear what you have to say about comfort zones, what you have to say about what that article had to say, anything. Just let me know. Did I give you enough time, Beth?
Well, I would say it's probably pretty much what I said about the four zones is once you start making that transformation and you're forced to step out onto the limb, it gives you an opportunity to maybe hear something different that could change how you react, um, see something in nature that changes your attitude and your projection of things. Um, and with that, it can change your whole facade. You can go from being sad and down to being glad and happy. And
Yeah.
and once you start that, it's like a flower blooming. And then the transformation takes place. And you're going to breathe sunshine, or you're going to spread sunshine. It's just
Now,
going to be, yeah.
I do want to say something. You can step out of your comfort zone and achieve something, and something else happens, and you can run right back to where you were. It's a battle to once you step out to stay out.
Ooh. And you can't stay out. Or you can stay out Yeah, because you stay out of your comfort zone. Did I
Yeah,
catch
but
your did I catch what you were saying, or did I misunderstand it?
well, let's just say at one point when I lived on my own, I got scared about something, and I was going to go back to the assisted living where I knew it would be safe, not actually safe, but where it was comfortable, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But I had a friend say, "No, you can do this. You are not going backwards." See, I wanted to run back to safety, but I had to keep going. You understand?
Yeah, and you've been living by yourself now for what, 3 years?
Oh goodness, since 2018.
So 19, 20, 21, 22, going on 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. May 23rd of 2018, I moved out onto my own. So, okay, do the last one. That one's just a cute little thing.
Actually, there's two more.
Oh, there's two more. Okay.
Yeah. We have this one
Oh,
here.
yes. Yes, I wanted to do that. Yes.
I couldn't get it smaller, but
It's okay. It's just on Pinterest. So,
yeah.
leave your comfort zone by changing your daily routine. Well, how?
I don't like to change my daily routine
I don't understand how that could help leave your comfort zone.
because you're not in your same old ruttity rut. Like, you get up and say, fix yourself breakfast instead of catching it on the run, or you get up and pet the animals, or you
I
just
guess.
you just do something that's different than your regular routine. Or when you come home and shed your clothes or do whatever, you know, and not put on your pajamas like I do when I get home from work. And
When
you
you come
actually,
home, you go for a walk like you keep promising.
yeah, see, those are things that get you out of your comfort zone.
That's also into trying a new hobby. That walking thing, you know?
It's part of that setting a major goal too.
Yeah. Saying yes more and saying yes and sticking to yes.
Crap, I hate it when she does this to me.
Exploring more, confronting a fear. I don't like confronting my fears. I do it because I'm doing it every time I get on here. But
Good.
it's
You're doing
very
great.
hard. Showing others your ideas. Well, would sharing stuff on here count as showing other your ideas?
Sure.
Or how about like when I do my writings or the crafts and stuff that I do?
Sure. Any of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Beth? What happened?
Oh, I just took it off. I thought we were finished with it. I'm so sorry.
You wanted to be finished with it.
And and I can't get it back.
Uh-huh. Here's something that I thought was just pretty. A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there, which is correct.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which is correct.
I need to find me an app with sound effects so that I can punch a button on you and go dun, dun,
That's
dun.
they're on the App Store. I've already played around with them.
Yay! Or ba-dum-bum.
Well, it's about to get interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed this. I know it was a lot of talking. And please tell me what you think on comfort zones, because it is a very broad topic. But I do believe that you can't stay here and grow to the person you were meant to be. You have to be able to come out a little bit. So remember, if you were triggered by anything, please seek mental health professional help in your area, and seek, if you feel unsafe, seek suicide hotline prevention or call 911. Please, please, please keep yourself safe. And
Yep.
Beth,
Always
we are
remember.
about done.
Do what?
We're about done.
Okay. Well, just always remember, be good to you.
Bye, everyone.